For decades, even centuries, we put our faith in them. Governments, churches, schools, the media. These were the institutions that once stood for order, for justice, for guidance. Today, many feel they stand for nothing. They've become empty frameworks, hollow symbols of what they used to be. They still hold power, but not purpose. They have structure, but no spirit. They have a voice, but no truth. I'm George's Samman, and this is episode 3 of The Collapse, a series where we look into the unraveling of the world around us and what that collapse means for the soul within us. It's easy to see that something is broken. We see laws that seem to protect the powerful but fail the powerless. We see an education system that sometimes teaches conformity instead of wisdom. We see religion turned into branding and journalism becoming theater. We see governments that appear to serve wealth, not people. But this isn't just a matter of incompetence. This isn't just about greed. This is a sign of spiritual decay. Our institutions aren't just malfunctioning. They feel like they've lost their soul. This is where we need to go deeper. Because what we're seeing today has been spoken of for a very long time. The Bible warned us about it. In 2 Timothy it says, "In the last days perilous times will come. People will be lovers of themselves, lovers of money, boastful, proud, abusive, having a form of godliness but denying its power." Does that sound familiar? Just look around. We've built massive institutions that have the appearance of godliness, the image of righteousness, but lack the spirit. We have rituals, but no real conviction. We have power, but little compassion. Even Jesus spoke about this directly in Matthew 23, saying, "Woe to you! You are like whitewashed tombs, which look beautiful on the outside, but on the inside are full of the bones of the dead and everything unclean." That's a powerful image, and it's what many of us are witnessing right now. The system looks polished and professional on the surface, but underneath, it feels spiritually dead. So what's the consequence of all this? Trust has collapsed. People are simply walking away. Church attendance is falling in many places. Voter turnout is low. Many have stopped reading the news or watching mainstream media. They're unplugging because they feel the system is lying to them, not just politically, but existentially. The promises that were made have been broken. The spirit that once animated these structures is gone. And deep down in our gut, we can all feel it. There's a profound sense of disillusionment spreading across society. This isn't the first time this has happened. This pattern repeats throughout history. The ancient prophets warned Israel about the very same thing. In Jeremiah 5, it's written, "The prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests rule by their own power. And my people love to have it so." Think about that. The people back then accepted false comfort. They chose the easy lies over the hard truths. And the result of that choice was collapse. History doesn't just repeat itself, it rhymes. Every great empire from Rome to Babylon eventually collapsed when its spirit was gone. When its moral and spiritual foundation became hollow. When it abandoned truth in favor of power and comfort. And today it feels like we are walking down that same well-trodden road. The signs are everywhere for those who are willing to see them. At this point, you might be asking, "Okay, Georges, this is all very heavy, but what can I actually do about it?" And I want to be completely real with you. The system isn't going to save you. It won't fix itself. And frankly, it's not supposed to. This collapse, as painful and chaotic as it is a wake-up call. It's a massive planetary alarm clock ringing for all of us, because now the choice is yours. You can choose to fall with the old hollow institutions, or you can choose to rise with a new solid foundation. The call now is to rebuild. The Bible gives us the model. In Matthew chapter 7, Jesus says, "Whoever hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock." So build. Build your life on truth. Build it on faith. Build it on integrity. Build it on something deeper and more real than these crumbling systems. Because the future won't belong to governments or giant corporations. It will belong to the awakened. It will belong to those who saw the collapse coming and decided to build something real, something that lasts. But this isn't the end of the story. It's just the beginning. Because if the old institutions are crumbling, a new narrative is rising to take its place. In episode 4, we'll uncover what that is. We're calling it the rise of the new narrative. From control to consciousness, we'll explore how the old story of control, the story of controlling people, controlling thought, and controlling truth is dying. And we'll see how something new is emerging in its place. A powerful shift towards self-awareness, personal alignment, and true spiritual power. This next episode might just challenge your entire reality. So if you're still here listening to this, it means you're ready. If you've made it this far, it means something inside of you refuses to stay asleep. This message isn't for everyone, but it is for you. Now I ask you to do 3 simple things. First, subscribe, because the next episode will shake what you thought was solid. Second, comment below. I read everything. Tell me, what institutions do you see falling apart? And third, share this video. Put it on your story, send it in a message. Share it with someone you know who's also starting to question things. We don't need more noise in the world. We need more clarity. We need more courage. And we need each other. This is not just a collapse. This is an awakening. I'm Samman, and I'll see you in episode 4.